So if you're scared of posting your content because you think other people will judge you, chances are they're already judging you. So this is not very planned at all, but I just feel like there's something in my heart for me to speak, so I'm gonna speak. This is why I don't be having my hair out, because I'm always trying to do something to it. But I've just been it's been a while since I've been on here, and it's just taken me a lot of time to move back because I've just been very hard on myself when it comes to what I choose to put out there. And I've been limiting myself by projecting my own judgment of myself onto me. Like, I'm projecting other people's judgment of me onto myself, and that's what's causing me not to act on my vision, my dreams, my goals. And it's really kept me stagnant for so long, and it's really hard to really dig into, because you know, we don't ever want to admit that we're scared of what people think of us, or we're nervous to post our content because we're scared to be judged and perceived by other people. But I feel like that's only one aspect of it. Like, we're only thinking about the people who are going to be judging us and critiquing us. We're not thinking about the people who need this message, who need to hear what you have to say, who need to see things from your perspective. And I saw this YouTube video earlier today. It was, I think her name is Anya Stud. I'm gonna put it somewhere. But she was just talking about how, you know, our fear of being seen, it's really just us trying to protect people from themselves, and us trying to protect them from that feeling of judgment that they will feel whenever, you know, they view our content or something. And it really resonated with me, because I just really had to sit and think to myself, I'm like, wait, like, am I trying to protect other people? Because another thing that she stated is that, you know, you doing whatever you want for yourself will never like bring truth. All it does is uncover what is already there. So if you're scared of posting your content because you think other people will judge you, chances are they're already judging you. So then what? And she really just put it all into perspective for me, because, you know, you posting that content and, you know, them getting triggered by it, it's just something that needs to be happen in order for them to recognize these wounds within themselves to better heal themselves. And that really just stuck with me, because who am I to keep someone from experiencing and healing themselves, you know? I can't do that for them. You know, everyone has to go through their own processes, and if I have to be a part of that process, then that's what I will be. So I've just been really trying to get back into some sort of routine, because everyone will tell you traveling is all fun and games, and you know, we make it look cute and stuff, but traveling will literally drain you if you're not intentional about what you're doing with your time, and if you're not intentional about keeping the same routines that you do at your house everywhere else. So I've been really trying to ground myself in a routine and a way of life that I, you know, take up every single day, no matter where I'm at. And I just needed time to do that and to really reflect on my time in Paris, because I'm not there anymore, and I'll do a whole video on that. But I'm just really trying to better understand why it is that I've been so stagnant on my dreams and my goals, when I know exactly what it is that I need to do. It's just I'm scared to take that step because I'm scared of what people will think of me. But it's like, girl, why do you care what people think of you? Like, what do they think about themselves? Honestly, let's talk about that. I'm really just taking it a step at a time, because, you know, you can't expect a finished project from yourself in months, days, weeks. You know, things take time, and as they take that time, remember to take the time with yourself, to give yourself grace, and to continue pushing yourself to be seen, to share your voice, to share your message to other people, because you never know who you might inspire, and you never know who needs to hear that message at that specific time, because we are all always experiencing life in different aspects of life, and we're more similar than we are not. We are more similar than you all think, because you could be going through something, and you're sharing your perspective to maybe just get it out, or maybe to touch those that are experiencing the same thing as you, and then you just happen to touch and change the life of someone who is about to give up until they heard your voice, your perspective, your thoughts gave them a new lens to look through. So that's what I've really been trying to hone in on myself and really drill into my conscious, is that you not wanting to pursue this dream of yours because of what you think other people will say about it is just a reflection of how you feel about the work that you're putting out. Not only is it that reflection, but also the act of someone else critiquing or being jealous of what you're doing is all in all has to do with who they are and what they want and what they feel that they can have, and nothing about what you're doing and the life that you choose to live. Because if I see someone, doing something, living the dream life that I wish that I could live, and I'm constantly critiquing how they could be doing something different, what does that say about me? Because you're critiquing someone with the life that you wish you had, but you don't have the strength in yourself to go get that life on your own. So it's a process. It's not something that happens overnight, but every day, pulling closer to that resonance that is putting yourself out there, sharing your voice, sharing your perspective, because all in all, the collective is begging, is seeking this resonance that we have with one another, that we are not alone, and that we can make it through tough situations. People need this now more than ever. They need people like you to show up authentically and to share your voice and to share your perspective, so they can then be inspired to take action in their own lives. Yeah, so that's what I've really been pondering on lately, is just my relationship with myself when it comes to posting, because it's been almost like 5 or 6 weeks since I've posted, and that's because I've been moving and I've been traveling and everything. But even now that I'm home, it's just that fear that is within me that holds me back. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of fear holding me back, because I want to live the life that I want to live for myself, and nothing, no one, nobody will get in the way of that, not even myself. So doing it scared, and also realizing that there are people seeking, urging, yearning for your perspective, yearning for what you have to offer the world, your gifts. And who are you to deprive them of that, Who are you to deprive them of the wonderful, amazing gifts that you were blessed with? Exactly. So stop. I'm talking to myself too, but I'm just, taking it one day at a time, and really having to reconstruct my thinking around how I view judgment and blame and shame. Because as I like to think that those are aspects of other people that are trying to, find their way onto me, it all starts from within. And what you believe, that judgment, that guilt, that shame, is basically how you choose to let it affect your life. Because if you know who you are, and what you're doing is an act of self-expression, and you're doing it through love, and you're putting your soul in it, and you're being authentic and true to you, then who is anyone to say anything about that? Because as we know, most people are terrified to be themselves. So how are you going to judge me for being myself when you could never imagine, you couldn't even dream that big of being yourself and being unapologetically you? So, you know, as we think of the critics, the inner critics and the external critics, we also need to think about those who want nothing but our highest good, those who are yearning for our message, those who our message is the missing piece to the thought that they were pondering on for however long, those who are ready to receive your message, your word, your art, your expression with open arms. Those are the people that we need to think about when we're creating, when we're expressing, not the critics. But yeah, this is just a short video. I just really turned on the camera and was like, okay, speak. Because if I continue to allow myself to just confine my creation, my expression to only when I have some concrete rubric or plan, then I wasn't going to create in a long time. But you know, I'm taking it one day at a time, trying to get into that routine and trying to do what's best for me, what feels good to me, what feels like love to me. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to speak or resonate with someone. Please leave me a comment down below if that person is you or if you enjoyed this video. I really want this channel to be a community and a safe space for us to talk with one another and discuss certain topics that, you know, you may not feel comfortable discussing with other people. Your self, your whole self, the good, the bad, and the ugly, all of you is welcome here. So leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think, and I will see you all when I see you. But until then, love and light to you all. Bye.